now that we're home for a bit. Gonna play some Killer and Survivor. We're not gonna play Lights Out because Lights Out is really bad. I already tried it. I think 2v8 is, I don't know when that is. I think it's tomorrow or the next day. I'm pretty sure it's tomorrow. Alright, so nice. Yeah, I just fired this up. I've been really busy, so I'm trying to get trying to make time here. Not that I don't want to. Just I've been working a lot. And when I do come on half the time, I'm just yeah, I tried playing some PTB last night. I did some bot matches because um I tried to find a game before I started streaming, and it was at like I was at 20-minute mark trying to play with the new killer. I was at the 20-minute mark on the PGB and there was no match, so I just played bot matches because I wanted to play the killer, right? The new killer is okay. Um, I've seen better, but as I was playing her, I realized she's not bad. You just have to get used to her. Yeah, I know, but I've found some add-ons that help. It's gonna take some time to get used to that killer, but I think once you figure it out and you know where to throw your beam, it's yeah. Yeah, I did that last night. I did a couple trick shots on the AI. It was pretty cool. So there, I'm gonna tell you this right now. This is something that I was thinking. Okay, there is one add-on she has that when you become zealous, you can, whenever you throw a beam in front of you, it will actually come back towards you. That add-on is actually pretty lethal because you can time it right and actually bring the beam towards you and get somebody on the other side of the window, for example. I did it so many times. So I'm liking that add-on. And this Jason was in his power for quite a while. We got a generator done. That's how long he was in his power. Yeah, so that add-on that makes the beam come towards you. Oh, I was getting them. I was getting those snipes from long range. When I use that add-on where the beam comes towards me after I hook somebody. Damn it. Go away. Go away from the shack, please. Exactly. I'm about to get another gen right here. Actually, there's gonna be 2 gens done. Watch this. I'm gonna do this stupid shit. He's gonna be really cooked in a second. Nah, I don't even need to do that. I don't even need to do that. Yeah. He's gonna go to his power again. I could do it if I wanted to. I mean, it's not worth it at this point. We've already got 3 gens. Oh shit, what's going on here? There's a gen over here. There's a gen over here. I wonder if they finished it. Remember the one I was just working on over here? Oh my god, he didn't hit it. Is that Kate Densing gonna help? I want to get this gen done. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna have to help both of these people. Yeah, get her. That's okay. I'm gonna go back to do this gen. These are randos anyways, it's just me. Oh shit. Down. Down.
Took a good hit, huh?
Hold still, bitch. Where was that? Okay, we gotta get this last gen done. I think she's following me because I'm not hooked yet. She's like, I want to stick around this guy. He hasn't been hooked yet. Yeah, see? She's fucking following me, dude, because I haven't been hooked yet. Go do a gen, bitch. Oh, where did I see that gen? I saw one. Where the fuck did I just see that? Oh my god. What is she doing? I think she's hiding. Oh my god. Where's the gens? I'm looking. Wait, is that one over there? No. Oh my god, I gotta save that person. Oh fuck. Oh, she's on him. Oh no, she brought the killer to us. Fuck this, fuck this, fuck this, fuck this, fuck this. He's gonna kill her, he's gonna kill her, he's gonna kill her. Fuck these guys. Fuck these guys, they're all gonna die. I think he's... Nah, I'm not... Fuck it. Fuck it. Oh, he's letting her on hook. Oh, he already knows where I am. How does this cheater know where I am? No, he knows where I am. How did he know where I was? How the fuck did he know where I was? Come on, baby. Where are you? Stop my dick! Woo! Man, those guys were useless. Fuck yeah. Fuck these guys. Fucking useless tits. You know what happened is he should have used his power. He was dumb. I'm not gonna say, I don't want to be mean here, but he was dumb because if he would have used his power and went ahead of me, he probably could have cut me off. But he didn't. He tried to chase me down. I'm like, okay. I mean, he missed me twice. Was it 2 or 3? No, he missed me 3 times, didn't he? When he threw his thing? He threw his thing at me 2 or 3 times. And missed both times. Yeah, no, I mean, most of the sweatier Jasons, they would have had me. They probably would have tried, they probably would have got me because they would have used their power, they would have went ahead of me. Yeah, I think so. That's the other thing I want to talk about too. So the new killer is also 4.4, but when she uses her beam, like when she uses her pillar of light, I feel like she's slower than 4.4 when she tries to recover after casting it. It seems like she's more like a 4.2 for like a couple seconds after she casts. So you got to be careful when you cast with her because the survivors can get some fucking extreme range on you if you don't do it right. Like if you cast it and then try to go, like, yeah. She's got like a huge slowdown after she casts her beam. You know the survivors are gonna cry about it, right? They're gonna cry that you can keep spamming the beam. Yeah. You know the survivors are gonna cry about the fucking. They're gonna say the beam is. They can spam the beam like Vecna can spam his things on the ground. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna make another killer that can spam. But here's the thing: her spam is a lot harder than Vecna's. Right? Her spam is a lot harder than Vecna's because once you cast it, you have to time it right. It is hard to hit because what happens is when you cast, you have to wait like a second or so. Like after you cast it, you have to wait a second because it doesn't activate for the hit. It doesn't activate right. So if you're right on top of somebody and you try to cast it, it's not going to do anything to them. You have to have them in a certain area to get them. Like you have to be a certain range for you to actually get the hit, because if you're too close, the beam will activate. And then you pull your microphone out like I just did. So yeah, if you're right on top of somebody and you cast, it's not going to get them. Yeah, that's what I mean. So if you're too close, you're going to have to try to do it a different way to get them, because once it comes out, you have to wait. It's not lethal right away. So I tried doing this to survivors, and it was annoying the fuck out of me. Because I was getting perfect hits. Yeah. I was getting perfect hits on them, but like I was too close and it wasn't becoming lethal soon enough. So it was going right through them, but doing nothing. So there's a lot of work to do. Like there's a lot of things to learn. Also, the add-ons play a crucial part in this as well. For example, there was one that I used. I can't remember what it's called, but when I'm casting the light, I move 75% faster while I'm casting. And then the other one I was using was the one that comes towards me. Right? So when I cast ahead, it comes backwards and comes to me. Those ones, if you get good at those ones, they are fucking lethal. Because you can cast it on the other side of a generator and then bring it back. So if somebody's on the other side of the generator hiding, it'll smack them. I was doing all kinds of those weird shots like that. Yeah, no, I killed 4 sweaty survivors. Oh yeah, they were greasy as hell. It was hard, but I was testing like each match that I played, I was using different add-ons. Like I was going through the add-ons and reading them. There's the other one that I like too, and some people are not going to like this one. There's one of her iridescent ones, the one where it'll hit an object, it'll bounce off 2 objects and go like, I don't know how to explain it. It keeps going. It'll hit an object and then it'll go somewhere else, then it'll hit an object and it'll go somewhere else. It's actually pretty cool. I actually got a couple survivors with that because they didn't know where it was going. It just conveniently smacked off an object and then redirected itself another way. Yeah. That one could be interesting too. And then there's the other one where it's 50% smaller, but then after about a second of casting it, it becomes very big. Like it becomes 100% wider. Oh shit, no. Sorry. That's not the one I'm talking about. The other one that I was talking about is the one where when you hook a survivor and you become Zelius or whatever it is. If you're using this add-on, you can cast it 200% further. So you can go right across the map. Yeah. So she's got some interesting things. Now, what do you think about her perk? What do you think about her perk? And the one I'm talking about is the one where you hit the generator, and for every charge she has, or sorry, for every charge that's on that generator that's available, it regresses 2% faster per token. Like, sorry, per charge. That one, I liked it. I did. I liked it a lot. Yeah, the cooldown is kind of bullshit. That's the problem. That's the only thing I don't like about it. But okay. Let me go on to killer for a second, just so I can just show you what I wanna, because I can kind of show you what I was using. No. Try this. Whoops. Why am I on the trapper? Let me just pick a fucking. Let me see what killer I'll just pick I'll pick Jason. Fuck it. I'm not gonna be Jason. I'm just gonna show you the perks. Okay, so I like Call of Brine. Okay, and on the PTB, Call of Brine has an increase of 20 seconds, so it's now 90 seconds instead of 70. Anyways, I use that with her perk. The one that I was just talking about, the for every charge when she hits it, and I'm pretty sure it stacks with Call of Brine. And so, yeah. So I didn't try pop though. Yeah, I think diminishing returns kicks in. I think diminishing. If you try to use Call of Brine though, I think, and you use that perk I was just talking about with her, like her perk, I think there's diminishing returns with Call of Brine in that perk. Not overcharge. There's another one too. What the fuck is it? What is that? What is the one that she has? There's one that she has where if the... Oh, that's what it is. Doesn't it have to do with when they're... You know, when you hit them with the beam? If they go to do a skill check and they get a good skill check, I think it regresses the fucking... Doesn't it regress some? Doesn't it regress her the generator when they get a good skill check when they're under that shit, when they have sin? Yes. That's the one where instead of getting progress, they lose progress even though they got a good skill check. That one's interesting. Yes. So if you could keep them under that area, like under that status, if you can keep all of them under that status somehow, yeah, they're not going to repair generators very fast. Did you notice they changed the other thing too? You know Aurora? You know the new Survivor? Remember they were going to make permanent progress on the generators? They changed their mind. It doesn't do that now. It regresses 50% slower instead. They were going to... Yeah. They were going to make it so that when they lit the boon and it affected the generator, they were going to make it so that there was permanent progress on that generator. Instead, they changed their mind. It's been changed. Now it regresses 50% slower. So I think they saw what I was talking about. That would have been kind of bad, if you know what I mean. That would have been bad for Killer because they would keep getting permanent progress into the point where you'd be fucking screwed. Yeah, I know it is. And they also get 50 or 10% repairs. It's better than what it was though. Before there was permanent progress. Oh shit, you can stack it with that? Oh yeah, I guess you could too, eh? There's but remember, if they stack anything else, it's going to start putting diminishing returns on them. I think diminishing returns. I think diminishing returns would kick in one of those instances. I'm pretty sure it would. Like resilience. If you added resilience to that too, I think diminishing returns would kick in. I'm almost positive it would. Because they're all similar things to do, right? So... Anyways. Yeah, so... I tried it with Call of Brine. It was pretty good. I never tried Turn Back the Clock or Pop Goes the Weasel. Or... Yeah, Jason's not as good because they fucking screwed him over. Remember this? This was my favorite thing. You remember... Remember when it was 4 meters instead of 2? That's not the problem, though. The problem was... Remember when the generator was regressing and I went into my power and it regressed it more? They should have kept that. Because it still counted as a hit on the generator. So if you kept doing that, it would be a hit every time. It would still count as a hit, so that you would still get to 8 hits, and then you wouldn't be able to rest. Yeah, no, they were, because you were able to shut down their party, because you would use Pop Goes the Weasel. So that's what I was doing, right? I was using Deputy's Badge with Pop Goes the Weasel. Yeah. So yeah, boom, boom, boom. So with these 3 right here... Or if I went with the other one, Overcharge, I usually use the Overcharge in that instance. So you get 20% for this. Yeah. You would get 20% for this, and then this would be another 5%. When you went into your power, when it was regressing, you would get another 5% knocked off that gen. So you'd be getting 25% from Pop instead of 20. If you stack them together. So yeah, I could knock a gen back really fast. Like they'd have it almost done and I'd go bang, hit it with Pop Goes the Weasel, and then I'd go into my power take another 5% off it, come back around, take another 5% off it. Oh yeah, I could take the fucking gen down real fast. But again, there was a downside to it too. Like every time you did it, it counted as a hit. So I don't know why they were crying about it. Probably because it takes 5%. It was probably because it was taking 5% every time. If I want to have good matches, though, I like Jason. But if I want really good matches, I'll use this guy. Because this guy, yeah, I don't know what it is about this guy and me, but I'm really good with Myers. And I can usually get the 4K with him. There has been a couple of times where I've, yeah, you know, can't always get them, right? It gets a point where they're too sweaty and I can't get them. And then the Clown. If I want some easy W's, I'll use the Clown or Myers. Or this guy. This is the other one that I get easy W's with. But yeah, no, the new killer, and I'm not trying to say she needs to be more powerful, but they need to do something about the new killer, because she's already 4.4, right? And then when you cast her when you use her power, she goes from 4.4 to like 4.2 for a couple seconds. Like she gets really slow, and it's not really a nice experience. You would think that she's being the being that she is. She should be a little slow, yes, but she shouldn't lose much of her speed because she is a god. That's what I'm saying. You have to know what you're doing, though. That's the problem. Because she's like this guy right here. I'll show you. She's really similar to this guy right here. You know how he can spam his thing on the ground? If you don't do it right, though, you'll sit there spam, 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 and get no hits. Right? She's the same way. If you spam her beam, you're probably not going to get a hit every time. You're probably going to miss a lot. Kind of like this guy. If you don't do it right, you'll just keep missing. So the trick that I learned with this guy is he's actually a really good, and he's actually really strong if you use him properly. And a lot of people don't. They spam his ability and they keep missing. The trick with him is what you have to do is when you summon your power, like you know how you summon the circle and you're going to place it, don't. The trick to this guy is don't place it right away, because then they don't know where it's going. They have no idea what's going to happen, and they keep trying to zigzag, and then you can usually catch them with it. I usually do anyways. I've learned that with this guy is not to spam it right away. Give it a couple seconds and then do it, because then they get confused and they're like, what the fuck, he didn't cast it, where is it? Yeah, I know, that's what I mean. Most people don't do that with this guy though. Like most of the people that, like most of the killers that have, like they've used this killer against me, I know if you spam that shit right away, you might get lucky, but for the most part, you're gonna miss. And I know that. So when I go against this killer and I see somebody doing that, I'm like, well, he's never getting me. Because he's not patient enough. He just keeps spamming and hoping for the best. And that's not how you use this killer. And that's why everybody says this killer is weak. Because they don't know how to use him properly. If this guy is in the right hands, he's nasty. Actually, pretty much every killer is nasty if you have the right person using them. Like, even this killer right here, I used to hate this fucking killer when I bought her. Like, I just didn't fucking like her. But then once I started using her and learning how she works and being more patient with her, I was getting 4Ks a lot with this character. This one right here. You just, some of these killers you have to just learn their ways, and some of them just have to be patient. That's what I'm saying. But I was shitty with her because I didn't know how she I didn't know how to use her at first, right? I was like confused. So people were easily juking me and they were easily winning against me when I used this killer. But once I took the time to learn her, yeah. Once I took the time to learn her, I actually started getting better with her. And the other killer that I'm really decent with this guy. This guy almost became my main. When he came out, when I got so good with him, I was getting like 4Ks almost every time I used him. And then I started using Chucky, which I really like. And I'm getting really good with him.
This place is...
And he almost became my main. I like both Vecnas. I do. If I want to piss people off, though, I'll use this guy. Or girl, sorry. I'll use her if I want to piss people off. You have no idea how much hate mail I would get if I used this character. If I show my name. Because I can be so annoying with her. Everybody hates him. This guy right here, too. I've won against some people that, like, if you're really good with the Huntress, you'll do really well with this character as well. If you know how to aim. If you're really spot on with your aim, this guy is fucking nasty too. Yeah. This killer here is, yeah. I did some pretty crazy trick shots with him. So okay, I don't know how to explain this. Okay, so we'll say, I don't know, I was probably, so there was an inside square, right? There was like a bricks all the way around, right? And there was a generator inside there, and I can't see the gen, right? And I'm using this guy. And I don't know, I'm about 20 feet away from it or something like that. Maybe 30 feet, I don't remember. And dude, I fucking threw it up over the wall. And I all of a sudden I hear, ah! It fucking hit the person. The person that was in there messaged me and said, holy shit, dude, that scared the crap out of me. Because it came up over the wall and it came out of the air, like straight down. He didn't even see it coming. He's sitting there doing the gen and it's like, boom! Damn. I did it again. I did it again in a different area, same kind of thing. Once you get used to the way it travels, like you can't really orbital truly like the Huntress because she has long range, because it doesn't travel that far. So the one thing that I was curious about this killer though, and I never understood this, is one of his add-ons, I think it is. I was confused with. I use the loot bag because I'm an asshole. I don't understand this one. Where is it? Okay, so what is this one for? It says increases the axe's weight while throwing by 100%. So what does it do? Like, does it travel further? Like, does it travel shorter? Yeah, this one. Freddy's hat. Like, what is it? Does it make it go further? Like, can you throw it further in the air or something? Or, like, it travels shorter. Damn. Yeah, so I use the loot bag. And I really like this one. Even though they nerfed it by 25%? I think, yeah, it was 25%. It's still good. It doesn't matter. Even though they nerfed it 25%, it's still good. The security guard's badge, I love using that one. And then the loot bag. Sometimes I use the other one. But I like the loot bag because I can usually hit people that try to get away. I just like it because if there's other survivors with them, nobody's leaving. Who else has that ability? I think Jason has that ability too, doesn't he? This one, I don't know about this one. This one's kind of fucking weird. I don't know. The party hat. I never understood this one. You get a huge bubble, but like, yeah, it's fucking useless. What are you gonna do with it? You're gonna use Foxy's hook? Then you're only gonna give the survivor, yeah. Wait, okay? So does this work? Actually, that might be good. Party hat and Chica's bib, because if you get them, if they get in the area of effect, if you're chasing them, they're exhausted. Even though it says 5 seconds, it's not going to go away if you're right on top. Like if you're right on them, their exhausted will stay, and they won't be able to run away. Like they won't be able to sprint burst. Because you'd be increasing the thing for 250%. It's a fucking big bubble too, trust me. I've used it. I think that's what I did it with. I think I used Chica's bib with this. Have you ever used the other one? Where is that? Where is it? Yeah. Where's the other one though? There's another one. Where is it? Let's see. Is it this one? No. No. I think it might be... Oh, did they buff this? Did they fucking buff this? I don't remember this being 32 meters last time I used this guy. It says when you start moving to a security door, upright pallets within 32 meters of the destination door are blocked for 12 seconds. I don't remember it being that big. I thought it was only like 24 or something. Or 16. I don't remember this being 30. Yeah, yeah, they buffed it because yeah, this wasn't 32 meters. This actually would be pretty good to use. You'd have like, basically you'd have blood favor, right? You'd have like a mini blood favor. This, yeah, so you basically would have, yeah, free blood favor. That's good that they buffed it though. And then there's Chuckles. Got something for you, pisshead. I love Chucky. It's my favorite. He's a little bastard, but he's great. This is the one that I use with him. Cause I don't tend to swing at people when I'm in hidey-ho, so, or hidey-ho mode. I don't usually swing at people, so I won't lose it. So I like the extended duration because then I can sneak around more, and then use my power. And then slice and dice is the other one. I like the jump rope. I use it with the jump rope so that my slice and dice is increased by 8%. I like 2v8 though, because his base kit is, where's that add-on? Right here. So in 2v8, Chucky has this as a base kit, and he doesn't have to wait. He doesn't have to wait until all the things are done. He gets it right from the get-go. He gets like, I think it's 70 or 80% slice and dice duration right from the get-go. Like he doesn't have to wait until it's a part of his base kit. That'd be great if this was a part. Well, I mean, this might be too OP though for regular 1v4 if it was a part of his base kit. And yes, I have played Lights Out, and I was not a fucking fan. They changed it. I did not like it. Isn't tomorrow 2v8? I think it is. I play as a survivor. I haven't played killer. I haven't tried it as a killer. It's probably fucking annoying, I'm sure of it. I mean, it was pretty easy as a survivor. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. At least that the game that we played, it was. We did gens so quickly, the fucking killer had no idea. The killer was in like another world because I don't even think he knew what was going on. He was like chasing the same person. What was random? No. Let's see. Oh yeah, because they can't see you, right? Ah, okay. Let's try this. Let's try this. Whoa, hold on. Let me open the chat first so I can see what's going on. Chucky might be interesting to use as, but yeah, no, let's do this. Let's go into this for a minute. We'll just go in here and play. I'll try a game of it. So we're gonna go with this guy. You don't get any perks. 7 minutes? What the fuck? Why is that? Oh, yeah. I go against the sweaty survivors when I play killer, though. Like, super, super sweaty. Yeah, 7 minutes to play. It doesn't mean it's going to be 7 minutes, though. It could be like 2 minutes or 3 minutes. You know what I mean? You know how this works, right? It could be okay, that's the other thing I was going to ask, too. I can't figure this out. When I'm in the PTB, they changed the way the bottom looks. It says estimated, it says EST, but it doesn't actually tell you what the estimated time is. But what I was going to say is, did they do anything with the MMR? Did you notice that it was any different, or did you find it was still pretty sweaty? I mean, it's PC only, right? So we can't really tell. But I do like the new killer. It's just going to take some time to get used to. Yeah, I get a lot of sweaties when I play this. Like, a lot. You've seen some of the shit I've went against. You've seen some of the fucking shit I've went against. And it's funny because when I play Survivor, I get put up against sweaty killers, so I don't understand if they share the same MMR. Like, how is that possible that that happens both ways? Yeah. You see, that doesn't happen for me, though. Like, for example, let's say we're using the new killer, right? Let's say, let's say the times come, the new killer's out, first day, and I can queue up with that new killer, And I don't know how to use that new killer. We'll say, like, let's just say I don't know how to, I haven't used it yet, so I don't know. That's not usually the case. I usually go on the PTB and try it out. But let's just say I didn't. I will still go against those sweaties, regardless of what killer I use. I guess so. I just don't understand how this MMR works because, like, there was one day where I was having a bad day. Like, I think I lost 4 games in a row. And I went to play my 5th game, and I was still getting matched up against those teams. It's like, what the fuck, dude? I lost 4 games in a row. Shouldn't this matter? Shouldn't it be putting me against, like, different people that are not like that? I don't understand how they do the system. Like, I thought when you lose... I thought when you lose, yeah, like, your MMR goes down, right, as you lose. That's what I thought, anyways. So I lost 4 games in a row against 4 Swift teams. I could tell they were Swift. I could just tell by they were doing it. The gens were banging really quick. They were coordinated. I knew they were coordinated. So I didn't stand a chance against that because they were just... they were all using the same kind of build. Yeah. So and there was one day where I went against this team and I was playing first thing in the morning and I played against this really sweaty Swift squad. I absolutely got fucking screwed. And then I think I ran into them a couple hours later and just fucking destroyed them. I don't get it, but I did. I was using a different killer too, though. So I think I started with the Knight, and then the second time, I went against that squad, I was using the Lich, and I destroyed them. Like, absolutely fucking destroyed them with him. So I don't get it. Yeah. I don't know, sometimes it just takes that different killer against the same squad to get them. Yeah, you can control pretty good with him. That's what I like about him. He's pretty good at controlling things. That's what I'm using. That's what I'm using. If you use both of those iridescent abilities, he's a fucking god. Because when this survivor goes to run over the pallet when you use your hand, it blocks it because it's in the process of breaking it, so they can't fucking jump over the pallet, so they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do, right? So they fucking turn around and then boom, you smash them right in the teeth. I love it. I do it every time to people, and they're like, oh, I can't jump over the pallet. It's like, yeah, because it's in the process of being broken. It's a block. That's what I did. I cornered them in the fucking, there was like, those corners have the, like 1 or 2 pallets. That's what I did. I cornered them and I did that ability. When they went to jump over it, they couldn't. And they just turned around and looked at me and went, you know how they stand there and give you that like blank look like, what the fuck, dude? And you're like, yeah, that's right. You're getting smashed. It's happening. That just happened. There's another tune. If you time it right when you're not using that ability, you know how you can lift the pallets normally? I've had it there was one game I played where a survivor went to jump over the pallet as I was lifting the pallet, and they slid backwards off the pallet right into my hit. Like, basically threw them off the pallet. It took them off the pallet. They tried to slide over and they slid right back over towards me. I was like, where are you going, bitch? I didn't know that. I just thought it was supposed to happen that way. I didn't know. That's only happened for me once, though. I usually do, I usually use double Eerie. She's below me. Oh. I got her, I got her, I got her. How do you break the light on the gen? Where is it? Oh, let me just hook this bitch first. Oh. Oh, I don't know. Okay, let me just hook this bitch first. These guys are gen rushing. Oh, what the fuck? She doesn't have boil over and she's acting like she does. Got her. Oh, they went the other way? Wait, where did they go? Can't break their lantern? Okay, that's fucked up. Oh, you fucking bitches. Wait, I can hear the gen over there. And behind me. Oh no, it's through Garson, okay. I don't know how though. They don't have any fucking, like, they don't have any abilities unless they're cheating. Oh, you fucking prick, you're dead. Time to do some sketchy shit. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Hello, asshole. It doesn't matter, I don't have the banner, right? So, and they know this. Time to do some sketchy shit. Not too bad. I've been busy myself. I've been working like almost 7 days a week. Fucking fag. You know you're going down, right, bitch? How does he have fucking... How does he still have that? Come here, you little bitch. You're fucking dead. Where'd that little bitch go? Nope. Get in my way, I'll fucking slaughter you like a pig, you little slut. Who's he chasing? Yeah, I played the new killer. The new killer is pretty good. I like the new killer. Time to kill some sketchy bitches. Doo-dah, doo-dah. One of them's gonna die, so it doesn't matter. Boom! Time to kill some sweaty bitches. That's what that was. That was a sweaty squad. Gen rushing me and fucking lights out. How, I don't know, because you don't get any perks. Lucky for them, I don't have the banner, right? I'll play my one game of lights out, that's it. Yeah. I still outscored them, too. Look at this shit. I still outscored them. These guys were shit. They're lucky I didn't have perks. Or they would have been so fucked. How many minutes is it going to be now? 7 or 8? Oh, 4 minutes. Hey, we got a better time. 4 minutes with this guy. Yeah, I like the new killer, I do. She's gonna be a bit of a challenge because her ability is pretty hard to use. But you have to be patient with her. I the more I've played her, the better I've gotten with that ability. But it's hard because she has so many perks, or sorry, so many add-ons that are good. She does have some that I don't like. But she has a couple that I'm really liking, actually. One of them is the one where the beam comes back towards you, because I can usually get somebody with that one because they don't expect the beam to come backwards and get them. The other one I like is the one where it bounces off objects and then it goes a different way. It redirects itself somewhere else. It's kind of rando, but if you do it right, you'll get somebody with it pretty good. It's one of those harder ones, I think, to use, but the payoff is pretty good. There's another one I like as well. 200% range increase, but the survivors can also see it from 200% away. So, and it also goes faster. I like the ability to send people into exile, though. I like the way it does it, how it opens up and throws them in. That's kind of cool. No, absolutely not. It's just it's the tactic that they like to do. I hate it. I mean, there's nothing saying you can't do it. You just have to be more aggressive. But when you're playing lights out, it's kind of annoying because you have no perks, right? And they don't either. But they can find toolboxes because there's still chests that are around, right? So they could potentially find good toolboxes. Right? I don't get the ability to find things and use it, you know what I mean? I don't get that luxury like they do in Lights Out. So, although nobody starts with items and stuff like that, they can still find flashlights and stuff in the boxes. So it can typically be annoying. But no, it's not. I don't consider that. There's a lot of things in this game that they... So when you hit somebody on the hook... they will... Normally survivors will say that's toxic. And there was one time somebody sent me a message and they said that because I hit them on the hook, but their character was screaming. And if you hit the character on the hook when they're screaming, it shuts them up immediately, right? Because it was hard on my ears. Yeah, that's where the sweaties are, right? You'll run into sweaties a lot there. Oh shit, that was 5 hours ago. Somebody wanted to play NHL with me. Oh my god, I didn't even get the message. I didn't even get the message, dude. I did not even get the message. Who's he playing with? Let me see. Jasper's in a temporary person, okay. I need to plug this in because my thing is dying. My controller is on the verge of dying. I didn't even know that. Yeah, I would say it's pretty good. Skill-wise, yeah. It's not really much skill. Well, I mean it is. I mean if they triple team you know, if they find a couple of toolboxes in the thing and they start going at the gens together, yeah, they can kill you pretty fast. And you don't know. Here's the thing. You have to listen to the gens pop because it doesn't actually show you how many gens are left. You can't see that. They take that away too. So if you're not paying attention to the gens popping, it could be over before you know it. Which is not good. Oh. Whoa. How's that for a dagger? Now, here's the question I have for you guys. If this Vecna... Okay, so you see that mark on the back of his neck? It's right here. You can't see it. This thing is covering it. But there's a mark right here. The entity put that on him, so he couldn't use his full power. It limited his power. Okay, so now let's go to Henry, aka the other Vecna. If these two Vecnas faced off, I think this Vecna would fucking kill the other one. Because this one is very powerful. I think the Lich would destroy Henry. Even when he's in Vecna's form. I still think this Vecna is more powerful. Don't get me wrong, the other one's good too, but I still think this Vecna would destroy him. The one that I'm using right now. Because he's not even at his full potential in this game. That's why the little story about the little mark on the back of his neck, the entity put that on his, the entity put that mark on him so that he couldn't use his full power. Basically, they limited his power to like a quarter. Yeah, he's not even remotely close to his full power. Oh no, not this map. Did you guys hear that? Is somebody cheating? How are you doing the generator already, dude? We haven't even loaded in all the way. What the fuck? Do we have a cheater in here? Because the gen should not be going, dude. I heard a generator as soon as the game started. Dude, I was already in the fucking process of fucking in the middle of it. What the fuck? Somebody's cheating, dude. There was a generator moving before the fucking game even fucking started? What the fuck, dude? Don't fucking give me that shit. I don't give a fuck. There was a generator going before I even loaded in. I don't know if anybody else heard that, but I definitely heard it. It was going before the game started. I think somebody's doing some funky shit. Did you guys notice that? There's always a gen going. No. Nothing's supposed to be happening during the loading screen. Like during the loading. Stop it, you don't have boil over, bitch. That should not happen. When you load in, you should definitely not be hearing that. That's something you shouldn't be hearing until everybody's loaded in. Oh, he got 8. Oh, come on, what the fuck? Why did I get stuck? I gotta go hit that gen. I think this guy's fucking doing something wacky. I think he's doing something. Oh, what the fuck? That was cool. That was good timing. He went from fully healed to fucking hooked. The fucking chest ate him. How come I can't break this fucking thing, dude? He just unhooked himself. What the fuck? Dude, this is the guy that's cheating. He just walked off the hook. He just walked off the fucking hook, dude. He didn't jump, he just walked off the hook. Jesus. What the fuck, guys? Can we not just play this game without people doing shit like that? Like, I'm serious. Like, what the hell? I just turned around and watched him walk off the fucking hook. Did you notice there was no explosion noise? So normally when somebody gets on hook, you'll hear a bang noise telling you that, you know, somebody just unhooked or got unhooked. There was no noise. He just literally walked off the hook. I'm fucking clipping that shit. What? Bitch, I fucking play on PC too. It's hard to get people with that because it's... I gotta wait for this. Oh, the hook's back. Nice. Somebody's at the top one, somebody's at the top one. I gotta hit this gen. I thought I just hit this gen, by the way. There's no radius, right? So he can't... He's not supposed to be able to see me. But apparently he can see me. Like when I'm not in his line of sight, he still knows where I am. So.
From the dark.
He does. You know, they originally wanted to give him more than 4 abilities. The one, I think they originally wanted to give him 6 or 8. Dude, how are you doing the generator, dude? I just want to know how he's doing generators. Like, he's over there healing and the fucking generator is like, what? I just hit that, and he was healing some. How the... Okay. I don't understand how they're fucking doing that shit. There's more than one doing it then, if that's the case. Nope, that's not the one I want. That wasn't even done. How... Okay. Something's not right in this game. No, 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 no. This kind of shit that they're doing, though, is the first time I've ever seen that happen. What they're doing is new. I've never seen that shit before.
I require a sacrifice.
Dwight's gonna take his place if he comes. Fucking teabag me, bitch. You thought you were leaving, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah. A suitable sacrifice.
Where did he go? I don't know where he went. Hey, you little bitch.
Farewell.
Got him. Oh, he rage quit because I fucking dropped him and hooked the other guy. He probably thought, this killer's toxic because he knocked me down and then left me there. No, I'm being strategic here. I'm gonna go hook your buddy and then come back and murder your ass. I mean, if you're gonna teabag at me, you deserve what you get. I guess he forgot that I hit him already. I think he thought he had like endurance again or something. I don't know what it was. Like he went to turn around and go away, and I smashed him down. I'm like, yeah, you're not going anywhere, bitch. Look at that. That's what I like to call 4K because they got too cocky. When you get too cocky, you go from a 2K to a 4K. And that happens a lot. When I play with the Knight, I do that a lot to people. They'll be like, they'll get cocky because they did gens really fast, and then boom, near the end, I just fucking take them out. Bang, 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 gone. Done. Over. Happens every time. It's like karma. I don't know, like this game has built-in karma. It does. It really does. I don't know how to say it. Every time somebody teabags at me, even if it's not at the exit gate, I always get them. Like, pretty quick, too, usually. And then I'll end up killing them. And it's like, and then they'll send me messages and they'll be like, you tunneled me. Or, what was the other one? What's the other famous one that I get? You camped me. You're slugging everybody. It's like, dude. So I'm using the, okay, so here's a good example. So I'm using the twins, right? I'm using the twins, and you know how the twins are. They pretty much have to slug. They pretty much slug. That's what they do. And this fucking guy sends me a message after the match, and he's like, you slugged everybody down. You guys were all near me, and you guys were all teabagging at me, you had chances to get away, and I smashed each one of them once, and then smashed them all down one by one. Like, okay, so now we're gonna get on to the topic of toxic. Okay, so a lot of people in this game, they don't understand what that definition actually means. They just, everything that happens in this game, oh, that's toxic. Oh, that's toxic. I don't consider anything that happens in this game, unless they're actually come after you, like with DMs, like if they're messaging you, because they can see your name during the match, and they're, even after the match, that's toxic, right? When you do that to somebody, and you message them, that can be considered toxic. That's mostly what it is. What happens in this game when somebody gets slugged, or fucking tunneled, or camped, or face camped, that's not toxic. That's just somebody being an asshole, but it's not toxic. Toxic's when you fucking take it the step further, and you go, okay, now I gotta message this killer, or I gotta message this survivor. That's when you're taking it too far. You've reached that level. That is what toxic is. A lot of people in this game, they throw that word out a lot, and I don't think they get what it actually means. So my suggestion for those kind of people would be probably pick up a dictionary and look at the definition. It is a word that gets used a lot. Like sometimes when when my headphones are on, like certain characters have different levels of when they yell. Sort of. Yeah, I know who it is. It's Sadako. Some female characters and even some male characters, they have like really high-pitched screams. And when you have a headset like I have, which is really clear, crystal clear, and the sound's great, it's very sharp in your ear. So I will hit somebody on the hook to shut them up. Because when you smash somebody on the hook, they immediately shut up. So if they're screaming, you'll stop their scream right away. But when I do that, I'll get messages and they'll be like, why are you so toxic? I'm like, that's not toxic, bitch. That's me shutting your character up that's screaming in my ear. I don't want to hear that scream, So that's why I do it sometimes. Depends on the character. Some people I don't mind, it doesn't bother me, but there's some female characters that scream and it's really sharp. And you're like, shut the fuck up. And that's why I'll hit them on the hook, just because it instantly shuts them up. It does. I'm not kidding, try it. She's pretty good. If you know how to use her, she can be pretty good if you know how to use her. Sadako. I don't mind playing lights out, but it's not my cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea. I play a couple rounds and that's about it. I like playing like ordinary killer, You mean like proximity chat? If you're talking about proximity chat, no, I think that'd be a bad idea in this game. I think this game already has a community that's very nasty. Could you imagine? Just picture this for a minute, okay? Sometimes if people can see your name, they'll send you nasty messages after the match. Imagine if they could talk to you during the match. Imagine how that would go. Yeah. You probably wouldn't play much. You'd probably turn it off, to be honest. I would. Because I played Killer Clowns from Outer Space, which is a 3v7. It's 3v7. And that game is so nasty when it comes to the proximity chat. So is Call of Duty. I remember playing a couple matches and I could hear somebody and I was talking to somebody I was playing with and he's like, shut the fuck up, bitch. And at first I thought he was talking to somebody else. And then he said it to me. And I said, oh, really? I said, well, I'm up on the roof here. Why don't you bring your bitches up here and come get some? So I fucking booby-trapped the hallways. I booby-trapped outside the door, inside the door, just a little bit before where I was. A couple of places. I had the whole fucking rooftop booby-trapped and the staircase coming up. And I'm telling you, it was the fucking funniest thing ever. This bitch is fucking chirping me. He's chirping me, and then all of a sudden he steps on one of my fucking claymores. Yeah, he wasn't such a bitch then. He fucking died. And then his buddies came rushing up. They went to go through the door. Boom, they're dead. Everybody died. We took their shit. And I teabagged the fuck out of his dead body. I was like, yeah, exactly. That's what you get, right? I even told you where I was, and they came back. They came back and tried it again. I had time to set up again, but this time I put the claymores in different spots, and yeah, they still ran into the moose. I went down further and booby trapped further all the way down and all the way up, and we just chilled there until we had to move. We killed them twice, and then another group tried to come up, and I was sitting there with a fucking rocket launcher just waiting for them to come up the stairs. Yeah. As soon as they came up the stairs, I saw 4 people die instantly. Who do I think the strongest survivor is? I mean, if we were actually gonna base that off of real shit, yeah, I would have to say it would be Alucard, because he's half vampire, half human. Hey Johnny. Who's on? Nobody's on. Damn. Let me see. Who's on? Nobody really. No, I didn't watch that. I used to play the games though. I used to play those games. You know, the side scroller ones. I used to play those. They were fun. I'm just missing this one. Alright, so I think we want to bring some Chucky out to play. Got something for you, pisshead. I love this character, he's great. I was playing him quite a bit actually. I've got him up to like he was only prestige 2 or whatever. I've got him up to prestige 18 now already. I've been playing him a lot. I like his voice lines, that's why. And I for the longest time could never use Chucky. I don't know why, because when you use his power, I thought you had to hold it in the whole time you were chasing somebody, and then somebody's like, you know what? If you let go, you can let go of his his button at any time and he'll attack. And once they told me that, my Chucky game went from like 2% to like 98% in like 2 sessions. That's how good I got that quick. Once I realized you don't have to hold that down. You can release that whenever you want and you'll hit them. I thought you had to hold it in till it ended and then he attacked. That's what I thought. Oh, the obsession is each person, somebody gets picked as that person. Like you'll notice, like for example, I think it's called Nemesis. Let me see. Let me make sure I'm here. Not actually Nemesis, I mean the perk Nemesis. So for example, somebody gets picked to be the obsession when the game starts. But if for example, if the killer is using this, it just means that they're like the person that you want to get. They're like the main thing. They're the one that you want, right? Typically. You don't have to. Like some of your perks will coincide with getting the obsession or doing something to the obsession to stop everything else. But so some killers use this perk here, and if somebody else is the obsession and you're chasing somebody else that's not the obsession, and they, for example, they stun you with a pallet, they will automatically become it. They will automatically become the obsession because they stunned you. That's what Nemesis is. That's what this does. But yeah, the obsession is just somebody that just randomly gets picked, and there's things that coincide with that. Which one, Chucky? Oh, I haven't seen that. What is that? Is that a new movie? I'm telling you guys right now, you know who they need to add as a killer in this game? I keep saying this. The Nun. If they put the Nun in this game, she would be the definition of horror. I'm telling you, the Nun would be perfect in this game. Like, perfect. They're adding him, but we don't know what's going on with this lawsuit. He might get delayed. I'm hoping he doesn't get delayed, but he could. But yeah, I wish they would add the Nun to this game, because she would be a good killer. She would. She'd be like the definition of the name of this game, Dead by Daylight. She'd be perfect for this game. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie The Nun, but yeah, if you haven't, you should. Okay, so what is the first thing that you notice when you see these survivors pop up? What's the first thing you're thinking when you see this? I want to see if you see the same thing I see. Just look at the survivors and tell me, what do you think the problem is? You look at them at first glance and you go, well, they're probably just normal, right? And then we look at their name. Gravy, What I Do, Seal Leaf, and Zento. As soon as I see that shit, I fucking know that's a Swift. I know it's a Swift. You just have to look at their names. Like I said, one's name is Gravy, one's What I Do, the other one was Zento, and like it's all similar. Like they try to do this thing when they make up their names. Like, you know, the cool kids. That they could be a bully squad. There's 2 flashlights. There's 2 flashlights in the toolbox. Or, well, I think they're gonna try to bully me. I do, especially when they see that I'm Chucky. They're gonna think that they're gonna get away with that. But they don't know what's gonna happen to them, because I know how to use Chucky pretty good. And if they try to bully me, they're gonna not like what's gonna happen. Yeah.
They're in a world of trouble.
All right, let's see this.
Tiptoe time. Why are you running? I'm the good guy.
Come on, get your flashlight out. Come on, Steve. Flashlight me. Oh, he's got Lightborn. He's got fucking Lightborn. What you gonna do, motherfucker? Gotcha, motherfucker. I'm just making him think I don't know what I'm doing. Oh shit, he did that. He did. That's not my... This guy thinks he's good. This is fucking hilarious. You fucking suck. Go back to training mode. Oh, look at this little bitch has boil over. Come on.
Let's go.
I'm not gonna get him to the fucking hook. It's too far away. It's right there, but that's too far away. He's probably jerking off on the controller right now to get away. He's like, I gotta jerk off more often so I can get away. Probably. He's like, I need bigger forearms. Oh, you're lucky he can't turn better, bitch. I gotta hit this gen.
Come on, play fair.
It's probably like my foot. Oh my god, you fucking losers. Look at how fucking sweaty they are. They just popped 2 gens. They're probably like, I'm so good. I gotta get my sandwiches. They're like, my sandwiches are almost done. Oh, I got her, you little bitch. Come here. What are you teabagging at, you fucking retard? You're not even good. What the fuck are you teabagging at, you fucking dumb bitch? What are you teabagging at? Where are you going? Where are you fucking going? You fucking nooblet. You're a fucking joke. Get the fuck out of this game, you loser. Boom! How good are you now, bitch? Shut the fuck up. Here's a middle finger to her. He gave her a middle finger. Fucking give me that joke. Where are you, Steve? You want some more? She'll wait too because she's stupid. Back at the other gen. They're just camping the gens. They're just camping the gens.
Let's play the quiet.
She's got to mend. Now, because you teabagged me, I'm gonna have to give you a lesson on teabagging. On what happens to people that do that. She's running to the pallets because she's a pussy. She can't mend. As long as I chase her, she can't mend.
Gotcha.
Give me some boil over, you fucking losers. See, they just popped 2 more gens.
Guess who's coming for you?
Sweaty nerds. I knew I shouldn't have played this match because I knew they were sweaty nerds. I called it before I even... So that's what happens, right? When you see that shit.
Don't you leave! Don't you leave! Come
Big...
back here, you piece of shit!
I love Chucky. I love Chucky's voice lines, dude. Come back here, you piece of shit.
Just die!
Has he not realized I have Lightborn?
Hey, who's next?
They're gonna go heal and do it again. See? Told you. They're gonna come back and do it again. If I get Gravy though, he's fucked. They need to make Chucky more aggressive. He should get like a built-in fucking, what do you call it? This bitch is trying to get her. This bitch is trying to get her. I need, oh, I got fucking, what do you call it? Blood, oh my god.
I'm gonna kick your fucking teeth.
Oh, you fucking whore. She had fucking dead hard, you fucking faggot.
Chicken.
You fucking need dead hard, you little fucking bitch ass. Yeah, you better run, faggot. Fucking dead hard. You fucking rookies. Watch this. Let's see what these little bitches had. Dead hard. Resurgence. 5 moves ahead. Deja vu. Fucking idiot. Boil over. Finesse. Balance landing. Wait. Scene partner. Retard. Finesse. Kindred. Open-handed. Lilith. Chemical trap, which never worked. Finesse. Notice how there's finesse in like all their, like there's 3 people with finesse. Any means necessary. That one's gay. And Lilith. So yeah. So you can see the ones that they're using most. So you got Lilith what? How many times? Twice. You've got finesse 3 times. Pretty much, and then dead hard for that Nublet. Yeah. Sweaty cunts. Dead hard, really? The only people that use dead hard these days are the sweaties. Because the most average players don't use it, right? Just like, what do you call it? Decisive, is it Decisive Strike? Yeah. That one I see sweaties using too, usually. Why, I don't know, because you can't use it like you used to. You used to be able to use it more than once. I think it was every hook state you could use it. The way it used to be. Now you can only use it once. And if you use it, you can't use it again. However, I have encountered people that were cheating, that were using it more than once. Every time I dropped this person and hooked them, I hooked them once, and then when they got off the hook, they had Decisive Strike. Okay. Right? So I hook him again. Gets off the hook. I down him, and I go to hook him again, and he's got Decisive Strike again. Nice. Yeah. But, so somebody was complaining when I used the twins, last time I used the twins, they were like, you had to slug to win, is what, I think that was what I got as a message. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the whole point of the twins. You have to slug to win with the twins. You have to. That's what they do. They can't throw their fucking axe at somebody. They can't throw their spear at somebody. They can't teleport. They have to slug, and that it made me laugh. I'm sorry, but I had to laugh at that. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? That's what I mean. It's like the pig, right? You know how some people that use pig, they'll knock you down and they'll put a trap on your head, but they won't hook you right away. Yeah. But they won't hook you. Some pigs will do that. They'll put the trap on your head and they won't hook you right away. They kind of use you as bait. But also, if the generator gets done, it activates your trap. And so if you're on the ground and nobody's coming for you, your chances of getting off that thing off your head just became that much harder. Because if somebody takes forever to come get you, your head's going to blow up. Because you're not going to get it off in time. Especially if you're the pig and you're using that ability that makes it harder for them to get it off. In that one add-on she has. I think it's like 33% harder to get off or something. Let me see. Pretty sure that's what it is. Increases time required to search a jigsaw box by 33. Yeah. So basically, without saying it, they're saying it. It's harder to get the it's hard to get the trap off your head. By the way, anybody that has played on the PTB is going to realize that this got nerfed pretty good. They took 6 meters away from this. Yeah, it's only 18 meters. And yeah, that extra 6 meters actually matters. Yeah. I mean, 18 meters is not bad, but it was better the way it is right here. So they might keep it that way. They didn't say they were going to keep it that way. They wanted to test it to see what the consensus was. And I've used it, and I don't like it. I like it better at 24 meters. Because if you get those people that are camping gens, they will be just outside the radius for when you hit that gen, you're not going to see them. Whereas you had the 24 meters, they really had to back up, like another 6 meters rack, right? I liked it better. It was easier to find people that were like close by. I mean, if they're in a locker, you're not going to see them anyways, because that's what stops the nowhere to hide. That's one of the reasons why I like using Legion. Because if they're hiding in lockers and you're using your power as Legion, if they're in a locker and you're nearby, you're gonna get Killer Instinct. And if you go into the place where they are, you'll see the Killer Instinct going off in the locker. The thing that you have to ask yourself is, if they're in the locker, do they have head on? So what you do, and I've done this before, this is pretty nasty. So use Legion. Use one of his perks, which is Iron Maiden. And so when those people do hide in the locker and you fake them out, as soon as they get out of that locker, they're going to be exposed and you can just smash them down. Because they'll be exposed and they will have nowhere to go. It's like an instant, it's like a free down, basically. What I do is I pretend I'm gonna open the locker and I get just close enough that they can't get me with the locker with head on, and that gives me a free hit. There is one killer in this list. I don't know what you guys think about this, but I think she does. There's one killer in this list that really does deserve some love. Like, they need to do something with her abilities and stuff and make her more of the killer she should be. And that's the Hag. The Hag really seriously needs some work to make her the way she should be. This killer here shouldn't be like S tier, but she definitely shouldn't be the bottom either. She's quite good, But this is the killer that I get. If I use this killer, I will get bullied by almost every squad I go against. If they see that I'm using the Hag, they try to bully you, right? Because they know that this killer is not super, super strong. Same thing when you use... same thing when you use this character, right? She is a good character, but the way survivors see it, they think she's weak. Right? So they'll try to like, I don't know, they try to bully you. The biggest mistake that people made though when they were trying to bully me is when I was using this killer. This is a killer that you shouldn't try to bully if you're smart. If you want to live, that is. I get lots of 4Ks with this guy because of the people, like survivors are cocky and stupid, and then they realize that they shouldn't have done that. This is the other killer that I get bullied with when I try to play him, which is also a mistake, especially when you have this one. This is I like this character. You know, guess who's coming to 2v8, by the way? Guess who's coming to 2v8? Guess who's coming to 2v8? Right here. This is coming to 2v8. Right here. This is the biggest one. This is the queen. Yeah, mine too. You know who I like using in 2v8? Chuckles and Wesker. I like using Wesker in 2v8 because he has his third dash. Or I could use the other guy. Yeah. Yeah, so I like it. I really like using Wesker. It's hard to use Wesker in regular mode when you play 2v8 and you can get 3 dashes with Wesker in 2v8, and then you come back to 1v4 and you only get 2 dashes, and you're like, what the fuck? I need that other dash. Where is it? It's really weird coming back to 1v4 after playing 2v8 and going, oh, yeah. I only got 2 dashes. Or those survivors that they'll teabag you. See, with Wesker, I think I have it on him. I like using this. I've used Wesker a lot, as you can see. I have 166 lab photos, 206 green herbs. Yeah. I've used him a few times. But I like the lab photo because when they sit there and they taunt you at the pallet when they drop it, if you do a bound into that, normally you would jump over the pallet, but with this, if you're chasing somebody, especially if you're chasing somebody, if you bound into the object, you'll destroy it instantly and you'll keep going. So a lot of people make the mistake, that's the fatal mistake they make, is they sit at the pallet and they teabag when they don't realize that, hey, they have no idea I'm using the lab photo. Now you can't vault over pallets, but you destroy them, so it's not a big deal. And then you can, you know, if you're chasing after somebody that jumped through a window, you can bound into a wall and smash through it. Like one of the breakable spots in the walls, you can smash right through it with the lab photo. You don't have to sit there and break it like you normally would. You can just literally just go right through it and keep going. I've caught so many people getting cocky with this fucking shit. It's hilarious. And then when I grab them, the rate of the infection goes up by 30% if I grab them with a bound. So they'll get to maximum. And the third thing that people make a mistake with Wesker And this is the one that makes me fucking laugh so much. So they will heal themselves, but they won't cure their infection. And if you don't cure your infection with Wesker and you heal yourself, if I get you, when you go red, maximum infection, if you're at maximum infection but you're healed, if I bound and I hit you once with that bound and I grab you, you're immediately going on my shoulders. Whereas if you were to clear that infection, it would just damage you. And you'd be infected again, obviously. That's the biggest mistake I've seen more than anything, is people not clearing their infections, and then they get mad when they teabag you, and they're healed, but they're infected still. And you bound them and get them on your shoulder right away. Like, instantly. Because they didn't clear their infection, that's what happens. That's one of the consequences with his shit. Is if you don't clear it and it goes red, boom. He bounds you once, you're on his shoulders. I think it's funny. I usually when survivors bitch at me about that too, I'll be like, that's why you clear your infection, right? Same thing with if anybody's ever used the plague, when you get somebody to maximum infection, they become broken. And a lot of people will do generators broken. Like, they will be broken while they're doing generators, and then they get mad when you hit them down once. Because basically, that's what happens, right? They're broken. And they're exposed. It's funny when people sit there and do gens while they're exposed. It's like, are you fucking dumb? Like, are you dumb? And then you'll 4K them, right? Because none of them will clear their infections, usually, when I play against them. And I'll end up downing them all. And they'll be like, really? They don't really have much to say. They'll just use the same old thing, like, you tunneled me, you camped me, you slugged me, I can go on. The messages I've gotten. That's why you can't see my name. It says you. Right underneath my blood points, it says you, because I'm hiding my name, because I don't want to listen to the constant things when I'm playing against people and I kill them. Or if I lose, which I do, it works both ways. If you win, they're pissy. If you lose, well, they're even more pissy. But not mad pissy. It's kind of like they're rubbing it in your face, like, they'll say awful shit to you, right? They just can't. So basically, they can't be a good winner and they can't be a good loser. If they can see your name and they're on the same thing as you, you can bet your ass they're gonna message you if you lose, especially if you didn't kill anybody. If you didn't kill anybody but you got a couple hooks, they don't take into effect that they're playing really sweaty. And they popped 5 gens really fast, and they think that, that's skill. But I want to say this, and I know they're not gonna like this much. When you gen rush, that's not really skill. Anyways, you're using tools and you're all stacking the same fucking tools to do the gens really fast. That's not really skill, in my opinion. Skill is when you don't have those things and you fucking finish gens fast. Because you're not all like, you know what I mean? You're not relying on the same fucking things. Like, if you look at the perks at the end of the game, when you're playing killer, if you look at the survivor's perks, I guarantee you at least 3 of 4 people are running the same shit. And it has to do with getting gens done quick. And they think they're good. That's the funny part. That's what makes me fucking laugh, is they think they're good when they stack shit that's, in my opinion, shouldn't stack. Like, the toolbox is fine. I don't have a problem with that. But when the same perks are stacking on top of each other, holy fuck. Wait till the new Survivor comes out. If they light boons, survivors can do the generators faster for the gen that it's affecting. And if you bring, like, leader and other shit with you, you'll be able to, like, and it's a deja vu one on top of that. Oh my god, the stacking you can do, it's gonna be ridiculous. You watch. I'm telling you. You think gens are fast now. Wait till the fucking new Survivor comes out. I'll be right back. Alright, so let me see here. I just check my thing here to see what I have to do. Depending on how much I have to do, might determine things here. Hold on, let me look. Have a little look here. It's not too bad there. The front is more of a concern. I'm looking at my yard because I've been away. So the backyard's still pretty good. The front yard definitely needs to get cut. Let me see here. What can I do?
날 사랑하라. 날 두려워하라.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Lucky me.
Oh shit, I don't have anything with him. Hmm. See if I can get something to... If I can get something to... for him. There we go. Perfect. Or do you go with the fucking customization of this one?
Hear me.
Mm-hmm. Do 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 do. Is it? I think 2v8's tomorrow, is it not? It's just a mini version though. It's just the actual 2v8s, like the actual 2v8, it's coming out for a week tomorrow, but the actual 2v8 is coming out in September. So we still have another. We're getting a tease and then an actual later. So yeah, this is like a little teaser for us, a week, and then we're gonna get 2 or 3 weeks when it comes next time, which is in September.
A person that we really fought for when he was up against a lot of pressure, that he lied to get us in the war. That stung me very deeply. I don't believe that. I'm just wondering, given some time passing, perhaps you've rethought that. Would you be willing to rethink that?
Well, a lot of people agree with what I said, and I'm not talking about lying. I'm not talking about not lying. Nobody really knows why we went into it.
Why does he do that with his hands?
The Iraqis did not knock down any tanks.
Still trying to figure out why he does that with his hands. Oh, guess they're waiting for me. Okay, what do we got? Mick, Timer Rush. Oh yeah, this is another fucking sweat squad. Here we go. Yep. Sweaty. Maybe if they went outside sometimes. Maybe if they went outside more often, they wouldn't be, you know what I mean? They might know what grass feels like. For that matter, they might know what a girl feels like too. Just saying. Oh, that's my survivor pudding. So I'm getting 430%. They're getting 330%. I love it. Oh, the tricksters. Oh, okay. Alright, alright, alright. It's a pretty big map. I hope so, but this map is really big, right? So it's gonna be like, and he's not very fast. I think, no, you know what? I think they're over here. I see her aura. Dum-dum.
Your days are numbered.
Oh, I didn't go far enough. Oh, wait, there's a gen going on here. Always check those lockers. Hold on, I gotta go back over here.
No.
Got her. Oh shit, my bad, I moved too fast. Oh. Here, we gotta get her back in that mode. You can't block me with this bitch. That should have been a hit, that was perfectly timed. Should have been a hit too, because that was perfectly timed. Gotta go after these gens. Here, let me show you how it's done, bitch. I want you to think I can't hit you. I still think they should increase this guy's speed. To be a bit faster. That should have been a hit because he can't see on the ground where that's going. He can hear it, but he can't see it. Alright, enough of your fucking shit. Alright, come on. Get fucking sweaty. I hate this fucking map, it's too big. And he's so fucking slow. Oh my god, fuck off, faggot. Same fucking bullet. You know what? Some of these little things that they keep bringing you around, there should be like a way to stop it. You know what I mean? Like, just, there should be a shutdown spot. They need to make a way so killers have alternate ways to shut it down, instead of them repeatedly taking you to the same spot. And over and over and over. Got him. Alright, enough of this shit with these faggots. Let's go. There we go. She still finished it even though I hit it? That doesn't make sense. Because I have the ability to hit it from where I was. That was a hit. That was right on top of him. I guess I'm gonna have to slug this bitch.
You only delay the inevitable.
Dude, whatever. Come here, you little bitch. Should not get any Qs at all. They shouldn't get any cues that something's coming. It should be silent, so they have no idea where it's coming from. Alright. This fucking bald-headed cunt. That should open faster too. There you go, you little fucker. Cocksucker.
Inevitable.
We'll wait until we pick that up. Oh, you fucking sweaty fucking pricks. I'm protecting him.
No.
I can't pick him up or he's gonna fucking... Boom! I can't pick that one guy up though, because he'll get away. That's what happens when you're a sweaty pig. Now, where's the other one? There's one more. He's right over here. Okay, so I know where this bitch is going. I can't pick him up. I've got two people on the ground. I don't think I have any hooks over here that I can take them to. I got one here, but that's a long walk. I might be able to take what's-her-face there. So let's see if I can get her to where I need to go. And I'll just sit here and wait. Right here, so I'm not in their way. I don't want to go too far. I should be safe from her unhooking herself. I have to do this because if I pick him up, he's getting away. As soon as I pick him up, he's getting away. Unfortunately. Because what's-her-face fucking broke the hook. The one that, I think it was, which one was it? Oh, I think I know what you're up to, you little bitch. They're trying to kill themselves as quickly as they can, but the bot's not going to kill itself. He's going to croak in a minute, I'm not worried. There. Game over. Sorry, I'm not picking him up and letting him get away and unhook. What he's going to do is he's going to get away and then he's going to unhook all those people. No. We're making sure it's game over. You want to come in the game being sweaty, you're going to go out of the game feeling really weird because you thought you had it, but then something bad happened. Everybody tried to save one person that I was trying to protect because I wanted to get him on the hook. And then everybody came in and tried to save him, and they all went down on the ground. Now, if they could send me a message, 2 of them would. Because these 2, the bottom 2, these 2, this one and this one, they're both on PlayStation. So if they were able to send me messages, because they can't see my name, they would be like, oh my god, really? Really slug everybody and leave them on the ground? Well, yeah, I had to, because I was trying to hook one person, but then it became 4 people, and then somebody broke the hook. So then I knew as soon as I picked this guy up right here, if I would have picked him up, he would have instantly got away. And then these 3 would have got, yeah. There would have been some on-hooking. There would have been some on-hooking, and then it would have got annoying, and then I would have been chasing them again, then I would have been trying to get them again. I figured, nah, we're going to make sure it's game over this time. Now, what will survivors say if they see you do what just happened? They'll automatically say, oh, that killer's toxic. They will. But again, like I said before, they really need a dictionary and read what toxic is. If you're getting in my face and you're fucking trying to block me and you're being annoying, and you're breaking hooks, I mean, I'm not saying they're not allowed to break hooks, but if you're gonna do that, then just be prepared to what's gonna happen to you. I'm gonna fucking tunnel your ass. I had this one game where this same survivor just kept breaking hooks, and so what I did is I just stopped chasing everybody else. And I literally just tunneled them out. And then I killed everybody else. I got rid of the problem. I found a solution and got rid of the problem. The rest was easy. Once you get rid of the problem, the rest is usually easy. Yeah. Do they like that when it happens? Well, no. But they create their own... This is what I'm saying. This is what people don't see. They don't see that the survivors create... A lot of the times, they create their own problems. When they start doing shit, and they think they're funny when they're doing that and annoy. So what ends up happening is it's not toxic, it's just annoying. And so when you annoy a killer, there's like a 99.9% chance that you're getting tunneled. And I mean fucking tunneled. Right? Because you're annoying the killer. He's trying to focus on somebody in a chase, and you're like blocking him and shit and breaking hooks, and like that's gonna annoy the killer. It's not toxic though, and I hate when people say it is, because it's not. It's a strategy. They break hooks, right? We know this. It's annoying, but it's not toxic. Although survivors and killers alike will say, hitting somebody on the hook is toxic. It's not toxic. What they don't understand is what, like I said earlier, when some of the survivors scream on the hooks, I will hit them because in my ear, their scream is very sharp and annoying, but when you hit somebody on the hook, it shuts them up instantly. And that's why killers will do that to some people. Right? Depending on your character. If your character's scream is really annoying and sharp in someone's ear, they're going to probably hit you on the hook. And it's not because they're being taught. If they continuously hit you on the hook, like 3-4 times in a row, like in the same, basically when they hook in, they go bang, bang, bang. Like when they hit you 4 times consecutively, then, they're just being assholes. But if they just hit you once and walk away, it means they're shutting you up. Because your character's scream is probably really annoying in their ear, and they don't want to hear that. I don't. That's why I do it sometimes. Depends on the character. Depends on the survivor. Like Lisa, if you've ever heard Lisa scream, it's really annoying. So, guaranteed if you're playing Lisa, I'm smacking your ass when you go on the fucking hook. Because I don't want to hear that scream. Unfortunately, this guy got nerfed so bad. At least my Jason looks like a Jason, though. Most of the Jasons that I go against, I'll show you what they look like. This is what I face most of the time when somebody's using Jason. This is what he looks like. Plain Jane, just looks like a guy with a mask on, right? But then you do this, and this looks this looks more like a Jason. This is one of her new skins, actually, or one of their new skins. He doesn't change much, it's her look. I'm trying to remember which one this is again. Oh, yeah. Yep. What about this one? You want to see a character that's crazy? Do you have this skin? Do you have this skin? She's the crazy bitch. This is the artist, but it's one of her skins. This is that one girl that you don't want to take home from the bar, right? She doesn't look like this, but that's her personality. You don't know it yet though. Until after. Then you're like, what the fuck? Yeah. You take that one girl home and you're like, you wake up the next morning and she's like this. I can't remember if she does this during the match, like when you play. I can't remember if she does this during the match. I can't remember. I think she does. Let me see. Miss Fuchi. Where is she from? Does anybody know where this character is actually, this thing, where is she from? Is it like Japanese something, or some sort of Japanese killer or something? I don't know. Like, so, just be careful who you're taking home from the bar, right? You might end up with this. Then there's this guy. Alright, I'm gonna jump off here for a little bit. I gotta do the front yard because we were away. We were at our cottage for the last week or two, so it got long. I just gotta do the front though. The back is kind of dead, so it really hasn't grown much. Who the hell? Arc Raiders, oh my god. People still play this game? Before I go, what's your thoughts on Arc Raiders? Like, a lot of people are playing that. I'm like, eh. It reminds me like a scummier version of The Division 2. Alright, I will be back. Probably about I don't know, to be honest. It should be later, like 9, maybe 10, hopefully before that, but I don't think so. But anyways, yeah, I'll be back. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Hit the bell. Later.